If you're planning to start a business in Nigeria, these three things will save you money, time, and stress. Now, the very first thing you need to take note if you actually want to run a successful business in Nigeria or anywhere in the world is this. Business is more of people than products. Now, let me explain this deeply. When you want to launch your business, let's say for instance, when I want to launch my business that actually deals with offering services to people, I actually look at, okay, how do I get more customers on board to actually buy into my services? Although when I first started the business, I have no knowledge about what it takes to get customers on board. For example, I don't even have any idea about digital marketing. All I did was I will order the product, and when the product gets to Nigeria, I will start posting it on my WhatsApp status. The thing part about it is my family, friends, and everybody, if they place order with me today, there is high tendency they will not place order the next day. High tendency they will not even order months and all, and I'll get to see that, oh, I'm the one using the product myself. Just this business, you need to consider how you will keep getting customers every day. As a matter of fact, you need fresh leads every day. You need new set of customers to come on board to patronize your business day by day. You need someone to actually order from you and trust your brand. And then how do you get this set of people on board? One of the things I tell business owners when they are coming on board is this: if you don't have the money to hire a digital marketer to handle your company adverts for you, go and learn what it takes to run basic and simple adverts, what it takes to create videos, what it takes to face video and tell people about your product, your service, or anything you are offering. Then once you do that, learn basic adverts, how to run Facebook ads, how to run Instagram ads. Now, after learning that, think of how much do you want to spend on adverts. Remember, every day you spend money on adverts, you get more people to see your business, you get more people to see your product, you get more people to see what you are offering to sell. Just imagine someone that keeps running ads into their business every day. Definitely, they'll keep seeing new customers every day. And remember, customers is actually the soul of your business. Don't get people to see your products, services, or anything you're selling online. Even if you have the best product, the best services, or anything online, you will not get sales for it. So if you are putting a lot of factors or things into consideration to start business in Nigeria or anywhere in the world, focus on how you are going to get more people to see your product. And the best way to do that is to run out for it. Structure protects you. See, when I started my business, I was actually thinking the amount of money you're going to spend to start putting structures in place is quite so much. For the first year, second year, third year, fourth year, fifth year, I was facing a lot of challenges in this business, and I would like to share my experience with you. And what are the challenges? The challenges is that, one, the very first thing is I did not register my business. That's one of the structure you must put in place when you're trying to start a business in Nigeria. You need to register that business. You need to let the business name be registered. Register as a business name or register as a company. Why? Because when I first started my business, I started with a particular name. I think the name of the brand was Immaculate Beauty Store. I think I just one random name like that, and I used the name for like 1 year or 2 years. And the third year, when I was trying to register the business, I checked online and I was told the name has been used by someone. I felt so really bad. Why? Because I really pushed this name for a very long period of time. One thing you must first put into consideration when you're trying to start business in Nigeria is register that business. Number 2 is this: create a corporate account. See, small business owners are very, very funny. Even big business now are even more funny. Why? In the sense that they choose to use their personal account to receive money from customers. I did the same thing. I made the same mistake. I made the same errors for like 1 year, 2 years, 3 years in my business. I was using my personal account to receive money from customers. And when I had some issues, then they had to drag me. So they treated it like a personal, not a company. If you really want to take your business so far and so fast, so broad, try as much as possible to register the business. And once you register the business, it will give you a license, good business name and all, to open a company account. And once you open that company account is what you're going to be using to receive money from people. When I want to open my company account, I started to open accounts with Wema. I went into Wema, I showed them my company registration documents, and after showing them, they registered the account for me, and I was able to have access to my account officer, and they can always guide you on several things you need to take note in your business. So by registering the business name, take note of that. open a complaint account. Number 3 is the set structures for your business. Structures are how you onboard your customers, the very first set of people that will attend to the customers, the set of people that will attend to the next, like the customer journey. Let there be structure. Don't take everything all alone. Even if you're a small business owner and you are handling this thing all alone, trust me, you're supposed to put structures in place. Number 4 that I want you to take notice is document every process. Have an agreement. Always have agreement with every of our customers. One thing that actually affected me so much in the business is when I was starting the business, I started with my relatives, everyone at home. And so it was more or less like, okay, I want to patronize you, come, pay, thank you, like that. But as the business kept growing, I began to see that there's a need to put a lot of documentation in place. There's a need to work with agreements. There's a need to always pen down agreement. There's a need to sign agreement with someone. So even if you're just starting the business, if you don't have a legal counsel that can actually work with your organization, I will advise that if you can pay someone, let them draft necessary documents that your company needs that will protect you and also protect the client. The goal is to actually ensure that no one is actually falling victim. Most especially, see, Nigerians, business owners face a lot of things, most especially if there is no document or contract binding you and the customers. There are some customers that willingly, they actually want to frustrate you. They want you to really feel bad. And the way they will handle issues and situations with you will actually make you feel, oh, I think you have to shut down this business. So in order to prevent that, you need to put a lot of structures and documentation in place, and that will protect you and also protect the customers. So the third thing you need to take note is this: have joy in chaos. You've heard about this song, I take a joy in chaos. See, as a business owner, the journey is not a straight line. It's filled with ups and downs. There are days whereby you will wake up with a lot of challenges. There are days whereby you'll be happy in the morning, sad in the afternoon, sad again. But one thing should keep you moving. What is that big vision that you've seen about the business that made you start that business? That's why when an idea pops up on your head, don't just jump into the idea. Take your time to analyze it. You can watch my previous video and learn one or two things as regards how I started my importation journey, or you can go on YouTube and watch the full video. Check around my YouTube page and you will always see the video. See, one thing about this business is I've got to understand this. They never told me that I would cry. There are some days whereby my head will be burning so hard. Do you know what it takes to just wake up in the morning and you saw a lot of things? Now, let me give you a good example. There are some measures you can't really control in this business. But a business owner, you need to know that there are some clients that will not understand that these measures are way beyond you. And there are some clients that they will definitely understand it. See, no matter how you try to satisfy your customers, no matter how you try your best to make your business perfect, there will surely be one glitch, one loopholes that will actually make you feel, oh, I don't think I really want running this business. But one thing I tell people is this: don't kill that business. That's why you see some people, after running business for 5 months, 6 months, or let's say 1 week, they will shut down the business, pick another business. No, don't jump from one business to another. There's always ups and downs in the business. You just have to find a way to deal with your ups and downs. So find joy in those ups and downs. Now, I was telling one of my colleagues something that at times negative reviews makes business owners feel very, really bad. So I was checking one of these big brands. I don't want to mention the name of the brand in this video. One of these big brands, and one thing about this big brand is they are way, way bigger than my company. Yes, I'm citing my company as a good example. Why? Because I run a company that actually help people to ship from China down to Nigeria. So I can give you a realistic example. Company is way bigger than my company. I do see them as, they've gone far better than my company and they should not be facing some problems, some challenges. So every blessed day when I check their page, they have loads of negative reviews. But does that mean they are not doing well? They are doing well. Does that mean they are not solving those problems? They are solving it. But are clients going back to delete those reviews? Definitely no. But does that stop them from moving their business every day? No. That means as a business owner, prepare yourself for negative review. Now, that does not mean you should always pray for it, but when it comes, don't feel bad, don't feel somehow, don't shut down that business because of that reason. Rather look at, okay, what are they complaining about, and find solutions to it. Remember, you cannot please human being. If you please someone today and you try to make things work well for them, now another people say, oh, you did not try. Some people say, oh, you did this and all. Another thing I observe about that particular brand I'm talking about is there was a time they posted about 10 reviews from customers as a carousel post on their page, and I'm like, wow, these people have 10 reviews, about 15 reviews. I was like, wow, they designed it, and I was like, oh, they got positive reviews. And below those positive posts, how would I say it? Like at the comment section of that particular post, I saw 80 comments. And when I checked those 80 comments, everything were negative reviews. Now, does that mean the brand is not trying? I've patronized the brand before and I don't have any issues with them. Now, does that mean every other customer that patronize them or everybody patronizing them will definitely have issues? No. So that means some measures are in this business that you can't control. And when those measures happen, please, as a business owner, don't shut down that business, but rather look at those business and see how you can actually control it. If it's something that you can control it. If it's way beyond you, just find a way around it and solve it. But that should not let you feel bad to the extent that you feel like shutting that business. Remember, it is good to take a break. So at times when I feel so down on the business, what I normally do is I'll just close my eyes, pray, rest, watch film a bit, and come back to it. So the question is, when those hot moments are coming, try to relax your mind. Don't take decisions when things are getting hot. Don't take decisions when things are too cold. Take decisions when your mind is at peace and you know there is nothing chasing you. And with this, you'll be able to start a successful business anywhere you are, as someone staying in Nigeria or you're dapper out of the country. So stay tuned for more videos. Follow my page and click around any of my videos to learn more about business. I'm here to actually reveal realistic business challenges that I have passed through and that you can learn one or two things from. See you in my next video.